it is not about getting injured. It's about how you deal with the injury. Very recently, I saw someone on TikTok. I don't actually have a TikTok account, but usually I do go to my browser and check on some guys or in the gym community, gym niche, whatever, and see a bit of their content. I don't usually spend a lot of time on social media. That's basically the extent I go to. And I just remembered of this person that back when I had social media, years ago, I followed a lot. Man, I hadn't remembered of this guy. I haven't personally remembered of this guy in so long. So, I just search his account up and I see that he is half the size that he used to be. And then I see you lost a TikTok that he made saying you lost all your size after not training for a year because of an injury. And I just thought, well, that must have been a bad injury. Well, he injured himself in his bicep, so he stopped training for a full year. Now, he didn't train anything because he was injured. I don't know if I'm the only one who thinks this way, but what a ginormous pussy. So wait, you didn't train at all for a full year because your bicep hurt? Because you had a tear on your bicep? I'm sorry, couldn't you train legs? Because from what I'm saying, from just me thinking, even if I tore off both my biceps, my chest, and my traps, I could still train legs. Shit, me being me, I could probably find some way of training every day still. I do like some kind of split between my calves on Monday, quads on the day after, and hamstrings, and then repeat it all again. Me being me, I'd probably do some fucked up shit like that. But this dude, because he had a little tear on his bicep, didn't train anything. Now, what's this all come from? Where does this come from? So very recently, not at the time of the footage you're seeing of me training, but a couple weeks into the future, from where I'm speaking now, I recently injured myself doing pull-ups. Now, you may think, man, you injured your hands, your forearm, your bicep, your shoulders, or your back. No, I injured my chest. I know what you're thinking. How did you injure your chest? Doing pull-ups. Well, it is very simple. If you think about it, when you're at the bottom of the rep doing a pull-up, your chest is in a stretch position. And when you're at the top, a part of your pec is contracted. Now, what I think happened is I did a little tear on my chest because you do a lot of reps and then you stop controlling yourself on the way down and you kind of just let yourself go. And in this letting myself go into the stretch position, I think I tore my left pec a little bit. Nothing like major tear, rip it off. No, just a little tear. And I'll be honest, that happened on a day that I did 305 pull-ups. It started hurting. Not hurting, I started feeling it, but because I was warm, it didn't actually hurt. But the day after, I could barely hold myself on the bar. But guess what? I stretched my shit out, massaged it a little bit, and it hurt like fuck. But I still did 20 pull-ups. And the day after, it hurt a little less. I still did 20 pull-ups. Today, the day I'm speaking to you from, it didn't hurt so much. It actually didn't hurt at all. I just felt like if I went to the stretch position, there was a good chance that I could reopen the tear even further back to where it was, where it hurt. But guess what? Even though I was injured, I went there. And this is what I say. It's not about injuries. It's about how you deal with them. Any other wanker besides me and maybe a few other guys on this planet would have been like, I can barely hold on to the bar. It hurts so much. It feels like my tear is gonna fucking rip apart. I'm not going to do anything. But no, as long as I have hands or arms, I will do pull-ups every day until I get the record. If you don't have this kind of attitude towards fitness, then you don't really want it. I'm not even saying to beat a world record. I'm just saying to get in shape. People will use all kinds of excuses in order to not go to the gym, to not do X, Y, and Z. Don't be that person. Either you want it or you don't want it.